Hello again, gang. Welcome back to the Oldham days with me, Jayhuahua, and it's a new season, start of season 11. 10 long years in charge of Oldham, 2 long seasons in the Championship where we've lost in this playoff semi-final. Can this be our year? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Right, firstly, playing Sunderland in the opening game of the season. I brought you back for the game against Sunderland because, well, why not, right? Sunderland on the old FM seems like a very appropriate sort of place to start this season. This season's the season that we want to go up. How have we done in the transfer market? We've not strengthened, let me put it that way. Transfer history, Fenton Pinkerton, out the door, never set the world on fire, 350k. Look, I was happy to get rid. Keith McGlone, £17.5 million, 11.5 of it up front. Do you know what? Yeah. Wanted the money, needed the money, most importantly, because the board gave me sod all and all my players wanted new contracts, understandably with some of them, and I basically had no money to do it. So, yeah, Keith McGlone had to go. Ian Fitzgerald then got a bid from Peterborough, and I thought, do you know what? 8.5 million, 7 of it up front. Yeah, he can go. He's nearly at his potential. I've got like Alan Walsh as well, who has come back from loan, still on the loan list. Let's get him off the loan list while we're at it. Yeah, Ian Fitzgerald, gone. And that's it. That's basically it. Elliot Clark, I've brought him in from Liverpool for £625,000. Unfortunately, he's an unsporting dickhead. We've got this as his set of attributes. He's a decent left back. He's worth a bit. Hopefully, he can turn a profit in the future. Lenroy Cunningham, we needed a backup goalkeeper. Cheap, 275k from Southampton. And Marian Zajac from Slovakia. Don't know why I bought him. He doesn't really fit into my system at all. He's not good enough to be a number 10. He doesn't have the good finishing to be a striker. But he's got some more attributes, I suppose, in some other areas. So, yeah, look, he can play on the wings as well. So maybe if I change system and put someone out on the wing, maybe. In terms of transfers coming in, we've got Madeline Pujovic. Again, he's injury prone massively, so I'm not sure whether I want to actually bring him in. This guy's coming in on a free transfer. Just waiting for a work permit. Been advised I'll get it. So he's coming on a free transfer ready for the start of January, so it'll be a while yet. We've got money. We've got £6.5 million and 50 odd thousand still in the wages. So I'm hoping we can get some more players in, but I'm not going to go chasing them. A lot of players have said no, and there's some players that I do want, but I don't want to pay the money that they're requesting, like the clubs or their wages, is like so top end that they would have to be world class for me, like championship class, like as in go in and be almost too good for the championship and be Premier League quality. And unfortunately, they're just not. So I'm not willing to break the bank for those kind of players because I don't think I'd turn a massive profit. You're talking spending £4 or £5 million on a player and 20 grand a week in wages, and you'd only probably get like 6 million back. And when you've only got this amount of money, you need to be making it work for you. So that's why I bought Zajac for like £1.1 million. Because whilst, yeah, doesn't fit that well, 1.1 million, he's worth this now. Hopefully I can play him a bit. He's only got 7k a week. Sell him on in the season for about £15 million. Happy days. Kane Fuller won't leave. Literally won't leave. He's wanted. Let's offer him out £12 million. He keeps turning people down. People keep coming in as well and saying, "Oh yeah, you can pay 17k of his wages." No, I can't. I'm not paying 17k of his bloody wages. I want to keep him if I can. So yeah, look at this, £7 million. Get away. So we're back for the first game in the Championship. In terms of the Championship season preview, the media think we're going to be 14th. And look who's bottom. Wrexham. Wrexham have got themselves up there, which is quite satisfying. 2 teams that started out in the Vanarama National are now in the Championship, us being one of them. But today, in this opening fixture, we've got Sunderland away from home, which hopefully we can get a win. If I can be, I might bring you the Rochdale game, because they're our rivals in the Carabao Cup, so it might be nice to have a couple of opening game, a couple of wins in the opening games of the season. I'd like to have brought you the Wrexham game as well, to be honest, but I don't want to do a triple header to open the season because that would be a little bit too much. They've come back and they want a hell of a lot. They can have 600k. They can have that. They love it. Could have maybe got away with a bit less. But do you know what? Is he worth it? Is he worth about £2 million? He's got potential. He's probably going to be worth more. I'd probably be able to maybe get 6, 7, 8 million pounds for him. Maybe more than 10. The injury prone is a concern. But he's 19. Do you know what? He's probably someone I'd have a gamble on. Oh, he's interested in negotiating terms. Right, here we go. So regular starter. We want 6k. The agent is giving us a £14.5 million release clause. We can't get rid. 17.25 is the max. Do you know what? To lock that in, I'm going to give him an extra £500 a week. He loved that. Maybe I could have got away with just the 6k, but do you know what? That'll be worth its weight in gold, that will, if we get that minimum fee release clause. £17 million for him. We could do a lot with that. We could have loads of bids rejected to players that we want to buy with that kind of money. Here we go. Opening game against Sunderland. I think that's going to be the team. Rob Jenkins is lacking in match sharpness. Well, he can come off then, can't he? So here we go then. Opening game of the season against Liverpool. Against Sunderland. Don't know why I said Liverpool. So here we go. No highlights yet. Still no highlights. Here we go. And it looks like a Sunderland highlight. Fantastic. Start the season off with a bang, eh? Get your foot in. Oh, wide. We've got possession. So, going to be a slightly more direct passing. All the fans will love it. We've had more possession. We're just not doing anything with it. I'm going to demand more now. It was a dismal first half. Oh, here we go. Coles with the free kick. Go on. Jack Kingdon at the back post. James Taylor! He's first of the season. And let me tell you, on a yellow card and getting a 6.4, he would have been off the pitch so fast at half time. He has just earned himself an appearance in the second half. 1-0. Right, Leighton Stewart was on a 7. So forwards doing well. Alan Davis. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, he is doing my head in. Hate him. Alan Davis needs to go. I'd sell him so fast. He was awful towards the back end of last season, and he's been terrible today. Just going to be the one change, I think, because everyone else is... And Dongola's not playing great. Maybe Worm Leighton. There we go. 2 changes, and that's going to be that. Okay, so we are now deep into the second half. Well, at the hour mark. Frank Pino. Rob Jenkins has been booked, so Victor Chukwuede's going to come on. And that's it. Keeping one change in the back pocket in case of an injury or a sending off. Maybe should have brought James Taylor off. In hindsight, on that yellow card. Maybe would have been a better idea. Jack Kingdon looks like his legs have gone. He could do with coming off. He's playing fantastic. Is that because he got an assist? Victor Chukwuede just gives it away. Awful substitute I've made then. Rojas. Oh, stop messing about with it. Chukwuede. Oh my God, Victor Chukwuede just give it away again. We shout at him. I'm going to shout focus at Chukwuede and see what he does. No reaction. Oh. So it's not the convincing victory I hoped it was going to be. Might even be a victory at this rate. Still 1-0 up. But back with Sunderland now. And it's probably a Sunderland highlight. Oh, God, it is. Right, I'm going to demand... Oh. Right, Cavan has gone into the ball when midfielder in the back. And James Taylor coming off for Kane Fullalove. Right. And I'm going to play Frank Pino as an inside forward. What? Can you play on the right? Oh, he can't. I'm going to play Coles as a deep line playmaker here. Give Frank Pino the movement to run into. The advanced playmaker role here for Laurieri. Just going to change it up and try and be a bit more defensive and a bit more solid. 62% possession. 86% passing accuracy. We have done nothing with it in that final third. Apart from the goal. I mean, it is. We are winning, I suppose, so it's fine. Frank Pino, the inside forward. You get all smug thinking, here we go. What a tactical genius. And then that happens. 3 points, though. It is 3 points. So we'll take that. Well done. We weren't at our best. But, hey, 3 points is 3 points. I'd much rather that than a draw or defeat. So we are going to play Rochdale. Because it's going to be a very short episode if we don't. Luton want to inquire about Walsh. Hello. Don't really want to sell him. Do you know what? If they give me £15 million, he's not that fast. If they give me £14 million, they can have him. Sorry? I've just suggested it and they've just gone down to £675,000. You know what? I'll meet you somewhere. £12.7 million. And now they think that's acceptable. What on earth just happened with Football Manager? It's glitched out massively. I'm going to be another centre-back down. I'm going to get one in. Matey boy's coming in. He's going to play. So should have enough centre-backs. Would have been better off playing him and keeping him and selling him further down the line. Ashley Lloyd's never improved his value, has he? He's now 22, and I'd be lucky to get £5 million for Ashley Lloyd. Whereas I think I had offers on the table of £10 million a few seasons ago, which I regret not taking. Right, Joe Wormleighton suspended. So, Alan Sander for Clark. And Dongler's going to have to play. Jack Kingdon for Forrester. McCann for Rojas. You know what, I'm going to play Zayak as the number 10. And do you know what I'm going to play him as? The advanced playmaker on attack. That's what I'm going to play him as. Yeah, that was underwhelming. Reveal, wasn't it? So, Laurieri for Coles. And Coles for Rodriguez. Jacob Chalmers for Kavanagh. Jacob Chalmers. I'm actually going to play Jacob Chalmers as the advanced playmaker on attack. And even though Victor Chukwudi was rubbish, he's going to play. Now, these players are it's hard to say Kane Fuller's not my first choice, but he's not, is he, anymore? And he could be going out the door. Right. So the 11th is going to be his work permit. But he's going to get rejected, and then we're going to have to do an appeal. We best get him, because if we don't get him, we are really going to be struggling. Okay, so rejected, appeal. He's been granted one, so he's going to arrive. 10k. 11k nearly I'm paying him. Oh, he better be worth some money when he arrives. Walsh is on his way to Luton. 8 million is going to be given to me. Which, hang on, we've got 14.6 million. And David Lind has got a minimum fee release clause of 7.8 million. I'm going to make the offer. He might not want to come. He doesn't want to come. Oh. Not interested. Heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. Anyway, let's play Rochdale and we'll draw this episode to a conclusion. This is for the fans. We need to do well here because the fans already hate me. I know, right? How the fans hate me. Got a packed house. Laurieri whips a free kick over. Breaks back out to him. He collects. McCann. Kelly. Switch out to the left. And Dongler. Finds Pino. Who buries it in the corner? Frank Pino with a fabulous finish. And I feel like he's going to be great. Kane full of love. If someone had bought him last season after his superstar season, I'd have been heartbroken. I'd let him go for £12 million now. I don't think I'll ever get £12 million for him, to be honest. I think his value was overinflated due to his form. And I think he had a great season. I think he's going to slip to the point where I'd probably only get like 5-6 million for him in a couple of years' time. Frank Pino's not going to be that guy. Frank Pino's going to be an absolute superstar. He's just got a second. It's 2-0. Remember the name, Frank Pino. Oh, another highlight straight away. Alan Sander. Pino's looking for a hat-trick. He's there. He nearly gets it off the post. Frank Pino, I will sell him most likely for a lot of money with a heavy heart. But it'll be the right thing to do. Laurieri. I think he might be the same. Full of love. Kelly. Forrester. Alan Sander. He's found Kane full of love. Who gets a goal? Kane full of love. I need him back in form. But I know what's going to happen. He'll start banging him in, and then someone's just going to come in and buy him for 12 million, and I'll be annoyed. Is it a win-win, or is it a lose-lose? I suppose if he plays well and I get the money, great. If he doesn't play well and I don't get the money, I'd lose twice. At least if he plays well, I'll get the money and I'll get the good form for a bit. That's the way you got to look at it. Alan Walsh, I don't think he's ever played for me, has he? Just let him go. He's been out on loan. Fantastic bit of business that was. And that's going to make my transfer deadline day very interesting, or the rest of the transfer window. Because I might invest in some of these players now. I might go and spend £3 or £4 million on a couple of people. But they'd need to walk into the first team. The biggest position I need to strengthen is fullback, to be honest. And Dongler is okay. Joe Worm-Leighton is consistently okay. Harrison Burrows is meh. Alan Sanders very unpredictable, inconsistent really. Oh, we've got a new guy. Yeah, what's his name? Clark. Not too sure about him. 4-0. Not too sure about Clark. His personality doesn't fill me with confidence. Centre backs. Forrester's okay. Jack Kingdon's good. Rojas is brilliant. McCann is okay, and the new guy coming in, whatever his name was, is going to be good. So I'm sorted at centre back. Midfield. I need number 10. Look at this. 4-0 up. Jacob Chalmers getting a 6.6 in the number 10 role. Playing okay. John Ebrell. We've been smoking. Ashley Lloyd. He can't even play there. This Jacob Chalmers guy, we bought him for £600,000. He's 21. He's worth this. He's never going to make that leap, is he? Which is unfortunate. Brought Nunes on to be a deep line playmaker. Craig Forrester. I'm going to leave him on to get the minutes, really. I know he's been booked, but if we got sent off, I mean, we're 4-0 up. The fans should at least be happy. Do well if we ever play Rochdale. Well, we are doing well. We're doing fantastic. I'm going to praise them. I don't know if that had an effect. Bass with the free kick, with the goal kick, was saying. Oh, what's that? Well done, Montoya. Oh! Montoya again! The defence are desperate to concede a goal here. Gareth McCann and Alan Sander, both shambles. And Dongler, Laurieri. Oh, it's a penalty. And who's going to take it? Is it going to be Pino or is it going to be Kane full of love? Oh, it is. It's Kane full of love. The arrogance. He does score at least, but he's missed plenty for me. That's a hat-trick. And it's 5-0. And the question is, I know Rochdale are League 2 opposition, but we've stepped up in this game. Played much better in this game than we did against Sunderland with this set of players. There's a lot to think about for the Wrexham game. And there's a lot to think about in the transfer market. I'm going to have to go away. I'm going to have to go away and do a lot of trawling. I've already done some. That's for me to go and look into. A fantastic 5-0 victory against Rochdale. Good win for us, lads. So that's going to be the end of this opening episode to Season 11. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. When we'll be back, I've got a lot of mucking about in the transfer market to do. So let's put a pin in when we're back. Maybe another Carabao Cup game with a league game, little double header sometime in September, maybe October. We'll see. Take good care of yourselves. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, keep watching. If you've not seen any other episodes of this series, what are you doing watching episode 50 odd? But if you haven't, go back and watch the series from the start, or just go and check out some of the experiments on the channel. Lots of fun. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.